All right, everyone, the pro-life policies of the nationalist government in Hungary are producing a massive surge in marriage rates and birth rates. As we'll be talking about on today's video, it's an Easter miracle. It's true. Nationalist Christian Hungary is absolutely thriving with rising marriage rates, falling abortions, and the highest birth rates in over 20 years. So we're going to take a look at the demographic miracle that's going on in Hungary and how it's all just par for the course of a new and vibrant rising conservative age. You're going to absolutely love it. Greetings, everyone. Wonderful to be with you. As always, Dr. Steve here, super safe and sound lockdown Saturday and a blessed Easter weekend, each and every one of you. If this is your first time here at this channel, a warm welcome to you. We post 2 videos a day, analyze the current events, and analyze some super awesome conservative trends so you can live in the present in light of even better things to come. So you know what to do. If you haven't already done so, make sure to smack that bell and subscribe button. It'd be an absolute privilege to have you as a regular part of this channel where we together daily have the privilege of celebrating the inevitable collapse of left-wing globalism and the unstoppable rise of a new conservative age. Doesn't get better than that. Also, before you do anything else right now, make sure to click on the link below and check out the awesome new video that we put together just for you, featuring our brand new Turley Talks Insiders Club. We're so thankful to those of you who've already signed up, and you're going to love being a part of this massive group of conservatives from all over the world to network with. By becoming a member, you'll get more exclusive access to me and our journey together into this new conservative age we're embarking on. We help you think better and feel better. Each week, you'll get a special deep dive video reserved solely for our Insiders members. You'll get access to our private Facebook group that features conservatives from all over the world to network with and fellowship with. You get my monthly reading list to keep you updated on the best and most enriching information that's out there. You get a number of bonus videos, and you'll even get some awesome accessories like our Turley Talks tumbler to drink your coffee in, or whatever beverage of choice you like. So don't wait. Make sure to click on the link below. Watch the video on the Turley Talks Insiders Club to get a fuller sense of what you'll be a part of. I think you're going to absolutely love it. It was a privilege to put together for you, and it will be a privilege to journey with you into this new conservative age together. All right, let's have an Easter miracle celebration here. There is good news all over the place in the midst of this horrible pandemic, really, as terrible as it is. And one of those wonderful bright spots is coming out of the nation of Hungary. Now, as most of you know, but just to recap a bit, Hungarian politics has been dominated by the conservative nationalist Prime Minister Viktor Orban, who's a hero on this channel. He's currently serving out his 3rd straight term as Prime Minister, his 4th term overall. And Orban he's made the revitalization of Hungary as a vibrant Christian democracy, a nationalist, populist, and traditionalist Christian democracy, the centerpiece of his administrative agenda. And as part of that vision, which we've covered on numerous other videos, I've written also a couple of books on it, in The Triumph of Tradition, The Return of Christendom. As a central part of that vision, the Orban administration has made nothing less than the revitalization of the traditional family one of its highest priorities. And so the Orban administration has implemented a number of measures to incentivize, I could say that, can't I, higher fertility rates. Hungary's had alarmingly low fertility rates, about 1.2 children per woman, which is significantly below the replacement level of 2.1 children per woman. And so they're instituting programs and incentives for higher fertility rates. And they're doing that, in effect, by incentivizing marriage. And that's very important because high rates of marriage result in proportionally higher fertility rates. And so the Hungarian government has instituted measures such as providing grants to specifically married couples. And that's key in the Hungarian strategy. I think it's absolutely brilliant there. The grants are provided to explicitly married couples because studies show that marriage is the primary impetus for children. The higher the rates of marriage, the higher the fertility rates. And so Hungary is providing grants specifically for married couples to get their first home paid in full, and then the amount of the grant that they have to pay back is determined by how many children they have. So upon having your first child, 1/3 of the loan's repayment would be waived, okay? With the birth of your second child, the couple would only have to pay back half the loan. And then if they have a third child, they don't have to pay back a dime. The entire loan is written off. It gets even better. Starting this year, okay, in January 2020, if you have a fourth child, you and your spouse no longer pay income tax for the rest of your lives. Did you hear that? If you have 4 children, you could get your first house paid for completely by the government, and you'll never have to pay income tax again. Who wants to move to Hungary, right? I'd have to learn the language. All right, so now we have the data on these policies. We get to see now how such incentives have been working. And gang, it's nothing short of a miracle. As of January of this year, now keep in mind, this is actually during the beginning of the coronavirus pandemic, okay? So as of January this year, Hungary's seen an increase in nearly 10% more births and an increase of almost 100% more marriages. The number of marriages has almost doubled in January alone, with a concomitant 10% increase in fertility. I guess they start getting busy. The result is that of January, the population decline has slowed by an astonishing 47%. But it gets even better. These stats from January, and these, by the way, are being reported by Hungary Today, which is a really, really good resource for Hungarian news. You can also find it on voiceofeurope.com as well, who are awesome. Welcome back. These stats from January are just par for the course of the trends that have been going on since 2010, when these policies were first implemented. So since 2010 overall, marriage rates in Hungary have gone up 43%. Okay, you heard that right. Nearly a 50% increase in marriage. Not only that, divorce has dropped by 23% during the same time period. You know what also dropped during this time period? Hungary's abortion rate. Again, during the same time period, so we're talking from 2010 onwards, the abortion rate in Hungary has dropped an astonishing 35%. There were less than 27,000 abortions in the entire nation back in 2018, for example. So Hungary does allow abortion only up to the 12th week of pregnancy, so it's limited to the first trimester and only in what they call grave crisis situations. So they have a mandatory waiting period combined with mandatory counseling, and there has to be an approval from a medical committee and the like. So they have a lot of, hurdles you have to clear, but they're walking the talk. Clearly, Hungary is currently experiencing its highest fertility rate now in 20 years and its highest marriage rate in over 40 years. Again, we're talking the future of Europe here, all right? The future of Europe is not the Middle East or Northern Africa as much as Turkish President Erdogan would like it to be. Now, the future of Europe is found in the pro-life policies of nationalist, populist, conservative governments who are taking the demographic crisis that has plagued Europe for over the last 3 decades very, very seriously. And as Lyman Stone, who's a research fellow at the Institute of Family Studies, has pointed out, Hungary's not just experiencing a fertility spike. Hungary is actually winding back the clock on much of the fertility and family structure implosion that demographers have long considered inevitable and irreversible in Europe. Hungary is now reversing it. They're standing as an exception to that rule. Now, of course, we talked about this on other videos, but the news gets even better. Hungary's not alone. Poland and Russia and the Republic of Georgia have all instituted pro-life, pro-family policies that are effectively reversing their respective fertility decline. Some really impressive numbers in Russia that have just been released show that abortion rates have dropped 10% in Russia for the year 2018, and abortions have gone down around 40% in the last 7 years. There are reports that abortions have dropped by 2/3, by 63.5% since 2000. This according to Interfax. And the number of Russians who identify as pro-life has actually tripled in that same time period. So there seems little question that we really are seeing nothing less than a nationalist, populist, traditionalist baby boom going on in Europe for those nations that have fully re-embraced their cultures, customs, and traditions as powerful resources for a flourishing future. These are the countries that have turned back to the Christian foundation so indispensable to European civilization. And as such, they're preserving such a magnificent civilization for all of us, for the whole of the West, and indeed for generations to come. Now, before you go, you'll definitely want to check out my latest video I just posted on the ultra-liberal Bill Maher declaring war on political correctness. He's had enough of it. And he's but the latest in a long line of liberals that are rebelling, finally, against the culture of wokeness. You're going to absolutely love it. So make sure to click on the link, and I will see you over there. God bless.